Milk, we can't guarantee. Cheese is bad, don't disagree. Butter, ew, like high key. Forced to be dairy free.
Hi folks, welcome back to Forced to Be Dairy Free. Today we will be making grilled dove breast.
Yes, we're gonna do two videos today that we're cranking out. So we're having a dove meal. When we eat any of our wild game, especially the birds, we eat almost an entire bird. So for this video, we have the dove breast, and then you can check out our other video, which will be the
Fried dove legs and
giblets.
giblets.
So the gizzards and hearts also. So you can check that one out. Which is that one your favorite one, Cameron?
Yeah.
All right. So the grilled dove, we're doing this because dove season just opened recently, right? We figure people are out there probably dove hunting, and some of you may or may not share your dove with other people that don't have them very often. And a lot of people like to experiment and do different things and cut them up and wrap it up in peppers and cheese and all those things. But I tell you what, my favorite way, a dove is a red meat, and it's really like a great steak, just very tender. So if you grill it right, it's like grilling a filet mignon or a great ribeye. And what do you do with a great ribeye? You don't do much, right? You grill it, put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. So we do very similar with our dove, and we'll walk you through. Right now we have the charcoal going on the grill. I have it going good and hot. In between the grill getting warmed up, we'll do our other recipe that we'll do in a separate video. So I have 21 dove breasts that will definitely feed all 5 of us. Usually we eat a limit, which is 15. I have some 6 extra from a few we got this weekend. I like to sprinkle, this is optional, I like to sprinkle some Creole seasoning on each of my dove breasts. I wouldn't say necessity, really, like I said, it's like a great steak. You really don't need to put any seasoning on it, but I really like to.
Make sure you season your
Yeah, Creole got me, Cameron. I'm okay. Okay.
That's the seasoning.
And now I'm going to put the cracked pepper on the dove breast.
That seasoning is salty.
Yeah, it is salty. That's why it's not for everyone. If you don't want the saltiness, you can leave that out.
But with the dove.
And then the final step that we're going to do, Cameron, you can do this gig, is I have just a strip of bacon that I'm going to put on each one of these. And then we're going to put our toothpicks. Get a toothpick, and you can see we just did it lengthways, so that way it will cover the whole width of the dove. This will just help keep it from drying out. A few things, if you shot a dove and you haven't cleaned it before when you're grilling them, it's really best on the dove that you pluck the feathers similar to what you do to a duck. You don't want to take the whole skin off. You want the skin, again, protects it from drying out when you cook it, and it adds the flavor to it. Not the same as a quail. Usually a quail or pheasant, whenever you clean those, you would take the entire skin off with the feathers. But the dove, you pluck. And it doesn't take very long. You know, you get a few limbs of dove. It adds to your time to clean the entire bird, but it's well worth it when you're eating it at the dinner table.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It is delicious.
Delicious.
And we're fast at this.
Very. Oh my gosh, we have the right amount of bacon. Guys, my dad can count.
All right, so we'll put those in, and we'll wait for the grill to get ready. So I start on this end, so I want to make sure and start at the end with my flip over.
Yeah.
Again, 4 minutes.
And I have that as, that bacon came off. I know the bacon's just nice to keep it from drying out a little bit. And it has a little touch of flavor maybe, not that it needs it. So,
Just like a good steak, I'm all right with undercooking, but I'm not good with overcooking. I'm kind of stuttering around here.
so I'm going to flip each of these over. Can you see, Cameron? See that camera? It's dark out. Yeah, I can see pretty well. The dog is nice and bright too. Okay.
So we're going to flip each of these over again, remembering that we started up in that corner. The big things to know is just to cook them for 4 minutes on the toothpick side up. And we're going to flip these all over. And I want to make sure that they're getting enough heat. I can kind of tell by the way once I cooked that this bottom side wasn't as hot probably as I wanted it to be. So I'm going to move them a little bit closer. And again, if they're a little bit rare, we can always go back and cook them a little bit more, or those will be the ones I have for lunch tomorrow and microwave for 30 seconds and have for lunch. So we'll pull these off in a couple minutes. All right, so I flipped these over and they cooked another 2 minutes. Want to make sure not leave them too long. I've done that before, and you really disappoint your dove eating friends when you do that. What?
I was crying because I got that.
Cause what?
Because I had that.
Have you had that?
Yes.
Oh, I don't mess up very often.
No, you don't. You
Usually
never.
that's when I get a little too chatty with my buddies or something. But we're on our A game today,
We are.
pretty much. I can already tell these are pretty close to perfect, Cameron.
Oh my gosh, just like you.
Oh, shucks. So again, if you haven't had grilled dove before, with that red meat, it's pretty close to a great steak, in my opinion. If you can find someone that you know that hunts and has them, and can't, maybe got several limits of them over the season and can't eat them all, and they offer them up to you, you take them and say you'll eat them.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We want to make sure and warn everyone of the toothpicks in here. So I don't eat the bacon on it.
Because, yeah.
Well, I eat some of them.
Sometimes it's just for flavor. Some of them are undercooked.
All right, so let's go inside and check these out, Cameron.
Alrighty. Okay, so the dove breasts are good and ready.
Yeah, so we let them sit for a couple minutes, just like a steak. Let it breathe for a little bit. And just to repeat, so we get it right, we grilled it 4 minutes on this side, toothpick up, and then we turn it over and cooked it 2 minutes on this side. All right, not to overcook it. Obviously, the ones that I started out with in the upper left are going to be a little more done than the others. If you like your meat a little more done, then you can definitely do more. But I'll do an example here.
Ooh, snails.
I'll show you there. So there's the dove there. And you can see it's just a little bit pink, no blood dripping out or anything like that. So I call that perfect in my book.
The cool's meat.
That's perfect.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time you post a video. And go check out the fried dove legs with the giblets.
And
Bye,
also
guys.
go check out Thai Mixtures.
Yeah.
I thought they had pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.